Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Baby, if your name is JLo, TikTok is calling you out, and not for being cheap, not for being narcissistic. Well, maybe a little bit for being narcissistic, not for being perhaps one of, at best, Diddy's victims. At worst, it's just saying Maxwell. Baby, there's a new controversy, and baby, JLo can't win, or is karma finally catching up to her? Like Cat Williams said, the devil can't create blessings for anyone, not even his own people. Now, I'm not saying JLo is one of the devil's disciples. I am saying that she was Miss Bonnie to the alleged demon Diddy's Clive. Now, Diddy does say that he is innocent. We waiting for that defense, baby, because the feds is saying, good luck with that. But let me tell you what's going on TikTok, right? JLo literally out of her, what people said, her own narcissism, her own ego, her own delusion over that piece of ish product, talking about what was it, like this is me now or whatever, the flop, the thing that made sure that she can't tour because nobody wants to hear that offbeat screeching. Because of her ego and pride, she went around striking TikTokers and taking away their only source of income. Now, JLo didn't care, and some of you guys might not care. However, one popular, huge TikTok, Marisa Roth, that she struck with a copyright strike for clowning her video, actually, it seems like needed that money for her cancer treatment. And because of that, TikTok is saying that she could not get the care she wanted, and she is no longer with us. Y'all, listen, 2024 is the year of truth. If this is true, and everybody's saying it is, I am sick of these celebrities. For those of y'all that's like, well, if somebody was talking trash about me, I would strike their channel too. You realize that you can get videos pulled down without taking away. Pulling it down, saying, okay, you don't have permission to use this, take this video down. You can give them that opportunity before you copyright strike. I believe after on TikTok, 3 or 4 copyright strikes, your channel gets permanent deleted. This is like a star not liking the service they're given and going out their way to go back and complain to the management and getting a waitress fired that is using that to support her family. If a DoorDash or Uber Eats driver doesn't give you the service you want, you go and put them up on blast and try to get them fired. It is evil. It is mean-hearted. And if this is something that you would do if you was famous, baby, I'm just happy you are not famous and do not have any power. But you know what? And listen, Forbes even wrote an article about this, but you know what? You guys don't have to take my word for it. Let's let TikTok do the talking, because JLo, I think I have an idea why you were so scared and trying to bully people into keeping your name out of their mouth. But baby, you poked the bear, and once TikTok grabs hold of something, baby, you can't let go. And we don't need to show stills of your little crappy movie to actually drag you. We can do that all by ourselves using our words and imagination. Anyway, listen, y'all, listen to what TikTok got to say. I will be live tonight. Thank you for letting me have my 2-day vacation, and I'm gonna see y'all tonight. But listen to how trifling JLo is, y'all. Let's go and meet me after the jump, and let me know what you honestly think in the comments, because baby, I think this just you know what? Let's just listen to what they got to say.
So people are kind of confused on how JLo's name is getting involved in the passing of Kyle and Marisa, and there's this video that people have been clipping that says that Kyle makes a remark that goes, if I pass from colon cancer, it's JLo's fault. Now basically, Kyle and Marisa used either screenshots or videos from JLo's newest movie and was giving criticism. Now that is fair use. You can take a screen grab from someone else's video as long as you alter it enough and create a new topic discussing a different aspect of it, and that is fair use. Like if you create the topic of the video up in your head and you just need photos for like visual representations, that's fair use. Now what JLo did was, her team, just like Bunny XO's team, Jelly Roll's wife's team did it to me, they searched up JLo's name in any videos with negative criticism that had a screen grab from her movie that had negative commentary about it. They filed copyright strikes on. Now, they weren't actually worried about the copyright on the movies. They were copywriting her videos to take down any negative criticism around the movie. And that is a misuse of the platform tools to silence someone. Like, if Kyle had the money, they could have dished this out in court. But just like I've talked about in a video 7 down from this one, a couple months ago, TikTok didn't have a filtering process through their copyright appeal. So basically, if someone went through the steps to say this is a copyright infringement, this video is, TikTok would automatically take it down instead of trying to gauge if it was a valid copyright infringement. And my account got taken down. I lost monetary compensation. Kyle Marissa's account got taken down by this dirty trick that celebrities and larger influencers on this app were using. And because JLo's videos were the ones that got copy striked, and her team was the one who took down Kyle's account, that's why she said what she said. JLo's team filed 3 copyright strikes on one of Kyle's accounts, and in turn, TikTok took her account down. This was a real problem until enough people spoke out about it, and TikTok stopped allowing celebrities to do that, because misuse of the platform tools to silence someone is illegal. I've literally been talking about this since Bunny XO did this to my 120K account. But she basically said that JLo stopping that monetary flow of income, that $700,000 account, was allegedly the reason she didn't have the money to get a colonoscopy, or that's what she said in her video. But that's why JLo's name is getting brought into it, because she tried to censor the criticism around her on the internet. And Kyle actually contacted a news publication when it happened, because it was she was reading off the article about it. And let me just tell you, next false copyright I get from one of these big people, I'm going straight to TMZ. Catch me, bring.
Jennifer Lopez, I hope with everything in me.
Her bills has been affected.
We're all here sad and shocked that Kyle Marisa Roth has transitioned. And in the midst of my shock, I come across The Lemon, and I love The Lemon. And The Lemon is in the exact same place that I'm in, where I had no idea that Kyle had lost her account, that she was dealing with colon cancer, and that she lost her account in the middle of this battle, and it was having a significant impact on her finances. And I certainly didn't know the reason why she lost her account until The Lemon tagged this creator who had gone back and given us one of Kyle's last videos talking about how JLo had made sure that her account was taken down on TikTok. This article in Forbes magazine details exactly what happened between Jennifer Lopez and Kyle, and it reads, TikTok creator Kyle Marisa said that her account had received copyright strikes on every single video that contained footage from the greatest love story ever never told. As a result, her account is now permanently banned. JLo's narcissism single-handedly crushed the main portion of my small business, Kyle Marisa said. I didn't even have the opportunity to download or save 4 years worth of my content that had been viewed over 1 billion times and accumulated over 50 million likes. Kyle Marisa has since created a new account, but lamented the 4 years of hard work that was put into building her sizable TikTok following of almost 700,000, having lost hundreds of thousands of followers from the ban. She told me that her earning potential has been severely impacted by the loss of her account, estimating that JLo has cost me more than 4 figures of income just for March 2024, which affects her ability to access necessary medical care. Kyle Marisa has lost her life, while JLo still runs around this world with some semblance of a career.
She robbed me of everything, and if I die of colon cancer, it's on her.
This is what Kyle Marisa had to say about JLo just 2 weeks ago, which would have been exactly 1 week before she passed away. I was stunned to hear this, and I thought you guys would be too. Roll the clip.
This article was published in Forbes yesterday, March 31st, featuring me. TikTok creator Kyle Marisa said that her account had received copyright strikes on every single video that contained footage from the greatest love story never told. As a result, her account is now permanent banned. JLo's narcissism single-handedly crushed the main portion of my small business, Kyle Marisa said. I didn't even have the opportunity to download or save 4 years worth of my content that had been viewed over 1 billion times and accumulated over 50 million likes. Kyle Marisa has since created a new account, but lamented the 4 years of hard work that was put into building her sizable TikTok following of almost 700,000, having lost hundreds of thousands of followers from the ban. She told me that her earning potential has been severely impacted by the loss of her account. It has. Estimating that, quote, JLo has costing more than 4 figures of income just for March 2024, unquote, which affects her ability to access necessary medical care. Yeah, I can't get a colonoscopy anytime soon. Can't afford it. And you guys already know I'm overdue. And I missed Colon Cancer Awareness Month, where I was going to use my 700,000 follower platform to talk about my experience. But JLo had a...
This is super surreal. Kyle Marisa Roth, a very, very, very talented, funny TikTok creator, has suddenly passed away. Kyle's sister and mother confirmed it today on social media. It looks like she may have passed last week, but they do not have any information on what the cause of death is at this time. But Kyle's sister did post this today on her Instagram account. My sister Kyle Marisa passed away last week. As a family, we are still processing and deciding how to properly celebrate and honor her life. We don't know how it happened yet. I know she touched so many people with her humor, intelligence, beauty, gossip, activism, athleticism, and more. She had so many gifts. Kyle honestly was one of my favorite TikTok creators to follow. I loved listening to her blind items. A lot of people do blind items, but the way in which Kyle would articulate her blind items were so unique, and I don't know, you just kind of felt like you knew her. So I didn't know Kyle personally. I felt like I got to know her through her platform, which is one of the beautiful things about TikTok. I feel like I have a bunch of internet friends that I don't personally know, but I know through watching them share and create. Kyle had a huge impact on this platform, and she's going to be tremendously missed. My heart goes out to her family, her friends. It's just super devastating. Rest in
Please go back and watch that content creator of what Kyle had to say about JLo, Jenny from the block, the alleged block. At the end of the day, JLo, you didn't have to get that content creator's account banned, TikTok banned. That was uncalled for. That was such a narcissistic move. At the end of the day, the numbers don't lie that your album sales and your movie sales and your documentary sales were no good. It flopped all the way to the trash bin. And at the end of the day, it's the truth. Whatever people have to say about you of what you had created is the truth. People did not like it. People did not gravitate towards it. So your pride got in the way. And now this poor woman passed. Now, I will say, Kyle, you shouldn't have said that, like, if it was JLo's fault. It's a touchy subject. At the end of the day, Kyle put an omen on Jennifer Lopez, and that's not really good.
JLulu's team has officially hired bots to dispel her being a menace to waiters, all of that. Well, I work at the restaurant where I had dinner today. She was very regal. I had the honor of presenting her salad. This is some name. Another name. Well, I work at the restaurant where I had dinner today. She was very regal. I had the honor of preparing her salad. Girl, what?
Something's not right here. Something's not right. Kyle Marisa Roth was an amazing creator, and something's not right here. Okay, y'all, let's dig into this. So I know her old profile got banned, and a lot of it was, geared towards JLo and Diddy and a lot of big names, and it's just a little coincidental. And I was looking at her new page, and a lot of these were coming up. So, these are a little more recent, but a little sus, guys. And I'm sure everybody that's that knows this girl, follows her, knows she has been through remission with colon cancer. And, she was fine. There's nothing wrong with this girl. So, like I said, God, it's just such a tragedy. It's just so sad to see such a creative, amazing, funny, real person like this happen to them. And I just feel like, obviously you can't say much, but something else happened. I don't know, guys.
You want more, I'll give you more. So you know how in recovery, they say the first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem. I have a problem, and that is that JLo copyright claimed all of us, myself included, got my account banned. I think that was it, because she didn't like the fact that we were using clips from her her narcissistic venture, her cosplay of an Eras Tour film, I don't know what the fuck that is, to point out all of the lies and narcissistic attributes that, you know, she has. So a lot of your favorite creators might be gone because of that. So since I now am in recovery, since I've admitted that's the problem, I need to heal, and I'm going to heal by using blind items to expose what a narcissistic POS JLo is. How about this? So this is going to be an abbreviated deep dive, just enough blind items so we get a real idea of what JLo was like then, because this is her now. So we're gonna start in 1998. Listen, I will never be the bigger person. I am the pettiest bitch alive. So if you're not down for this, leave, because I'm about to go off on fucking JLo. All right, gilding the lily. Things appear to be coming to a bad end career-wise for this unconventional looking, well-respected actress, all in quotes, who is just playing over those offbeat independent prestige projects that put her on the map. Hell-bent for big-ass fame and a seven-figure salary quote, she decided to take matters into her monstrously ambitious, oh-so-capable hands. How? By huddling with her big-time agent to target a list of powerful big-time directors who, off the soundstage, are pathetic loser horn dogs who couldn't get a doll to look twice at them were it not for their Hollywood clout. That's a long list, honey. So far, this last already worked with and bedded one of our town's most overrated young genius directors. I don't know who that is. And she will be announced any instant as a star of yet another mega hype director's big show, a director to whom she reportedly gave a Hummer in his Beamer on their drive back from a Malibu restaurant business meeting. But what, you ask, about her purported boyfriend? This is Diddy. A very big wheel in some showbiz circles. He's happily bi and currently has his hands plenty full with the hunky leading man in his newest project. I think that's Mace in a music video. Okay, next from 1999, just when Hollywood was about to embrace this looker as its potential superstar of the month, she messed it up by revealing her ferocious super bitch side. She's already refusing to read and audition for directors, handing her agents lists of people with whom she will and will not work. You know that, like, everyone's saying no to being in her music video. I wonder if it's because they all remember she did that. And then when she like literally talks shit about every single actress that is actually a good actress, including my girl Winona Ryder. Yeah. Okay, firing longtime associates and blowing off appointments with colleagues and writers alike. Meanwhile, her private life is a lonely mess because after all, what mate could possibly deal with such a demanding, moody brat? Imagine the hell she'll put everyone through if she actually ever appears in a box office hit. Spoiler alert, she's allegedly fucking horrifying, horrendous on set. She was the first person that we coined the term diva behavior about. Gen Zers, by the way. It was like really honestly used first to describe Jennifer Lopez. And everyone can agree on that? Okay, this next one is Jennifer Lopez and George Clooney in the movie Out of Sight. This hit romantic flick demands a sequel, doesn't it? Don't dare tell that to the co-stars who, despite their chemistry on screen, got into an ego war during the beginning of the shoot, which only worsened as the filming dragged on. Things got so bad that they ended up communicating only through the director and their personal assistants. Listen, I'm Team George Clooney on that one. I know he might have unalived someone in Lake Como, but Diddy's got more numbers and JLo ain't said shit about him. So I'm gonna talk about Diddy for JLo. Our first Y2K blind item. Which Upper East Side plastic surgeon, so not the block, we've left the block, we're at the Upper East Side, Gossip Girl. Which Upper East Side plastic surgeon indiscreetly brags to prospective patients that he is responsible for improving the voluptuous curves of a sultry Latina starlet who evidently had a bit too much upholstery in her seat and thighs, and that is JLo. At least Shakira's natural. That's part one of our abbreviated JLo deep dive. I have to say, I do feel better after that first round.